What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Mike Diak. I'm a licensed master plumber in certain jurisdictions of the state of New York, the entire state of South Carolina, and just some paperwork away from the entire state of Florida. When the Mikey Pipe Doctor YouTube channel was reaching 100,000 subscribers, I was thinking of ways, brainstorming of ways on how I could give back to the community. I've been so blessed with success in my life after making tons of mistakes in my teenage youth years. I've found a way to give back to the community, and that's by starting the Mikey Pipes Philanthropy nonprofit charitable organization, where we provide free or low-cost plumbing, heating, and cooling services to those in the community who can't afford to hire a professional. Today is Today is December 8th, 2023. It is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I got to be home in about 2 hours. Sabbath. Being an Orthodox Jew, I am Shomer Shabbat, which means I observe most of the laws, or the laws that...
At the next stop sign...
Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into it and get ridiculed, but we're all judged based on our actions at the end of the day. So I need to be home in about 2 hours. Anyway, I'm going to a family over here in Lynbrook. They have no heat. They've had no heat for quite some time. And today it's 50 degrees out, but when I woke up this morning it was 28. So let's go see what's going on and let's see how we can help them. If you're interested in donating, whether your time or money or material, you can reach me at Mike at MikeyPipes.com. You can also visit the website pipesforfree.org for more details on how you can donate and help those in our community. Let's go. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Come on in.
Sure.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank God for
I'm
you.
Hi.
Hi.
I understand you have a heating issue.
I do.
Let me take a look and see what's
Let me
going on.
shut the door. This house is like Alaska.
How long has he been out for?
Since Tuesday.
Has anyone tried working on it?
Well, I have a neighbor down the block.
Okay.
He's a plumber.
Okay.
But
What did he say?
I called him over and he brought over the electrician. And they were tampering with the water cutoff box. They tried and it didn't work, whatever, but then he opened the boiler and he said, "Your boiler's done."
Okay.
He said
So you had no heat, and you had the plumber guy who was on the block come over.
right, which was in desperation.
Okay.
Because I'm not using him.
Understood. And he took some burners out. And what did he... Okay.
This is what they were dealing with, because they thought that it wasn't igniting. The boiler wasn't igniting, so they thought it was this water cutoff thing. What he did was he went with the electrician and they got another box and it didn't work. So then he goes, "Let me look underneath." And then this is what he did. He pulled everything out. He goes, "Your boiler's done."
Okay.
I said, "What do you mean it's done?" I said, "It's only 11 years old."
So just so we're on the same page. You had no heat. Another contractor was here.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't diagnose the system, so he condemned the boiler.
Right.
Okay. Let me get my tools and we'll take it from there.
That's what
So what I basically just did is bypass a safety that's called the rollout switch.
Mm-hmm.
And just to see if it would run. And the pilot came on, the ticking that we were hearing came on, but the valve itself wouldn't open. And the only reason why I got it to open is I just banged on the gas valve and now it's running. Mm-hmm. However, you have a low water cutoff here that... I lost that wire, but that's okay. I want to get my tools anyway. But you have a low water cutoff here that's not illuminated, and normally it is illuminated. And I'm wondering what else they actually bypassed or what they did that they shouldn't be doing. So let's see. Usually, 5, 7, 10 years. All right, we have a new rollout switch in. We're getting the ticking sound, so we're definitely with a flame rectification issue here.
Now, does this boiler have a pilot light?
It has an intermittent pilot.
Okay. But it's not one that you physically light?
No.
That's old school?
Correct.
Okay. Because electronic ignition.
Yep. And that's probably dirty. Let's take that out.
Didn't look like anything was wrong on the outside.
Yeah, like I said, to the untrained eye. All right, we cleaned all the burners. And let's see what happens. Just lower the cutoff, not doing anything though. All right. It sends flame relatively quickly.
That's the first flame I've had since Tuesday morning.
Yeah. So now we have ignition, and it went out. Yeah.
What could it code out? Oh.
Yeah, ignition problem, but with it running. All right, so it does sense that, just not lighting up.
And there's water in there?
Yeah, there's water in there.
Okay.
Was that closed this whole time? I could swear this thing was... Let's hold that open. Was the... Nope. So it turns off.
Something's not.
Yeah. Well, let's figure it out why. What are the odds that it's the pressure troll? So your steam radiator air valves, most of them continuously hiss when the boiler's on, right?
The majority of them hiss. Some of them.
And how long has it been going on for?
Don't. A lot.
Like years?
Let's say 2 years.
Okay.
Let's say some of them. Some of them are replaced and they're fine, because isn't it supposed to, the heat come up, you hear a little sound and then that's it? It's not supposed to continuously...
It's not supposed to continuously hiss, correct.
Right, okay. So.
If you look really closely, right there. Tiny little bit of flame going on right there.
So what does that mean?
That's why the old rollout switch died. That's why it died. A slight amount of flame rollout. So that device that's right in the smack in the middle of the camera right now is called a flame rollout switch. Mm-hmm. It is a non-resettable fuse that will burn out at a certain temperature. And the only way to get it going is to replace it. So I replaced the one you had in there and put this one in there, but now you're seeing that little bit of flame rollout.
So the same thing's going to happen again.
Correct. Yep. And because of the condition of the boiler, the heat exchanger inside has failed. Even if, like I say, I try cleaning that, we're going to still result in the same exact thing again.
Because that flame is going to just...
Correct. And the flame will eventually char the front of it, and you have a hazardous condition. You don't want a house to burn down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, not the outcome that I was anticipating and praying for. System is unsafe to operate. We have the flame rollout there in the front right corner. It's a miracle that it's right there and not on the opposite side, because there's only one flame rollout switch. The homeowner, turns out, has put a claim in with their homeowner's insurance agency, company, policy. Whether or not the homeowner's insurance will cover the replacement of the boiler Well, that remains to be known at this point. But, they are experiencing some financial issues here. So I performed the service call and my diagnosis at no charge. My minute way of trying to give back to those in the community. It's sad. And I'm really inclined to help further if their said homeowner's insurance doesn't cover the replacement. Maybe I could probably get maybe U.S. boiler. I would like to give them a U.S. boiler Steam Max, but we'll see. There is enough money in the Philanthropy bank account to cover all the material, and I may end up doing that if U.S. Boiler won't step up to the plate. And again, I'm not asking them, I'm just posting this video out there, and we'll see. So if you're in a position to help, you can donate at pipesforfree.org, regardless of how you spell it, with the number 4 or the letter 4 spelled out. It'll all bring you to the website. You can donate on our PayPal link. We are an IRS recognized 501c3 charity. So your donation is tax deductible. It's 50 degrees out. It's supposed to be, cooler this weekend, but not terrible. I don't know if, I guess we'll know later on, maybe this week or a Monday, on how their insurance is going to play out with this. But I'm really, I wouldn't say I'm on the fence. I'll probably give them the boiler as long as they honestly will tell me that they can't afford to pay for the job. I know the husband was in an accident or is, in bed and just not that mobile anymore. So the wife, she's got a lot on her plate right there, but I don't know if the family could help. But, the purpose of my nonprofit is to provide free or low cost services to those in the community who can't afford to hire professionals. So if she can't afford to pay the X amount of dollars for the retail price of the job, what can she afford to pay? And maybe she can, be a recipient of a Pipe Doctor Award, Mikey Pipes Award. But if you're in the Long Island area in Lynbrook, or if you can help with this, I'll help. I'm here. It's not all about making the money and, running a for-profit organization. You also have to give back every so often. All right, email me, Mike@MikeyPipes.com, and let's brainstorm ways if we can get this done together. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe. Enjoy the weekend. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. Catch you in the next one.